Good afternoon. Time to wrap it up for January the 21st, 2015. We came in today and our original thought was support at 2005 and resistance at 15 to 25. I mean at 20 to 25. And we thought we would have a trading range with an up bias, and we wanted to get long. That was the trade that we saw. So we just touched the top of our buy zone on the email. It was 04 to 06. In the briefing in the morning, it was 5 plus or minus. And it worked. And there are your trades. We talked about this breakout right here because the lows were getting higher, that the breakout would be to the upside. It was. We did make a new high. This 30-31 area, which has been support and or resistance before, it usually bounced the market, was breached, but it basically held. We said it would be an hour to an hour and a half before the market was ready to move again. That was an hour and a half right there. And then the market started down low. And we had targeted this area right in here, this volume area. Got a little bit through it, but it basically held, and it looks like we're going to go out today in the 2025 area. Awaiting tomorrow's ECB announcement. Now, QE, according to the leak today, if it's true, 50 billion per month. That's supportive. There's no way to get around it. Now, if the market does not rally off of this expected injection of cash when it's confirmed, then my guess is the sentiment has turned bearish in here. And they're going to look for language out of the United States that they're willing to do to add money to the market too, if need be. So that's where the trade will either continue or be turned on its edge. So we had a pretty good day today trading the E-mini. Like I said, the software worked. It gave us great trades. For the most part, it's not 100% accurate. Damn it. I'm working on it though. So F1 screen, higher low, higher high. This screen says find a place to buy it. It is that simple. What do you mean higher low, higher high? And the market can trade higher? What does that tell me, Charlie? I mean, that's a higher low and a higher high. What that tells you is that money has moved into the market. They were willing to pay higher prices today. We have news tomorrow that could continue the rally. Now, if the ECB does nothing, the market will reverse and head lower. My guess is at 50 billion, it's going to trade higher. That's a nice chunk of change over the course of the year. Remember, the United States was putting 85 billion per month into it. We have jobless claims, 300. And housing index, FHFA housing price index. No one will pay any attention to this. I imagine it'll show, it normally shows 0.3 higher. Natural gas inventories, I don't have a number for that. And crude inventories. I don't have a number for that. We'll have that tomorrow. So tomorrow's market focus is what the ECB does with its QE. With the market to close right here, we'll be selling 30 to 32. And then if we get through that, no reason not to go higher than 39 to 41. I really think the side to trade from is the long side. On the buy side, last rotate down stopped at 17, so 21 to 19 will be buy one. And then our 14 to 16 for buy two. And big day tomorrow, news-wise. The central banks around the globe want the stock market up. If you don't have a job now, the stock market's higher. That means you'll be getting a job shortly. But the people that are prospering on this are well established. people, companies, entities that have access to credit where they can borrow at very, very low costs. They can cut overhead. They can buy companies or properties for debt. They're cherry picking. They've got their staffs whittled down. They're making a lot of money because they have a franchise in that particular market sector, whatever it is that they make or sell. And the companies that are not prospering are startups, mom and pop shops, the smaller companies, and that's where the engine of growth is. So large companies are really financing mechanisms. They don't hire people like small companies do. Okay, on the 10-year, lower high, lower low, option expiration on Friday. 29.16 is the projected closing price come Friday. And this tells us that we're sellers at first. If the stock market is higher, that will be confirmed. Looking at the F2 screen, a double distribution lower. And we're sitting on the lows right now. So my guess is we're probably going to visit the 129 area. So definitely below where we are right now. So we'll put 5 to 9 buy 1. And then 1 to 29 for buy 2. I like that 29 buy because it would allow them to go below 129 even, scare the hell out of the put, really solidify the put holders at the 129 level, freeze them in their position, and scare the hell out of the call owners and then bring the market back. Okay, right here we're at 12. L period high was 17. The mode's at 17, 19, so selling failure to take out 16 to 20. And then 23, 27 for sell 2. ECB rate cut actually is supportive from the dollar standpoint. And because we pay a positive interest rate. So it's that in and of itself is not why this market is selling. I think the option expiration has more to do with it than the rate cut. Not the rate cut, the quantitative easing. Excuse me, all mixed up. The knob spread came in today. We were at 20.01.5 this morning. We went out at 19.19, so a lot of profit taking here. And you can see that the market has rejected prices above 20. Last rotate up is at 49.03. We got an LK ledge up here, so selling failure to get to 8 to 12, and then 19 to 23 picks up those single prints. On the buy side, 149 to 150 is where the point was, so I think 17 to 21 a little bit lower, buy 1. I think the market can come back, and then 9 to 13 for buy 2. First trade is a sell. Okay, gold, the move by the European Central Bank tomorrow would be bullish for gold. That means they're printing more money. Here we are back above 90. So 85, 87, buy 1. Maybe somebody gets a little nervous. Put a question mark at 90. Not too interested in getting short, but 1300, sell 1. It's a round number, then 5 for sell 2. The European Central Bank's move would be inflationary. from the sense that they're printing money, they're devaluing that. I don't think you're looking at worldwide inflation, given what's going on in crude oil, and we'll soon, and copper, and we'll soon hit some of the other commodities. But as far as you're devaluing your currency and you left holding the bag, gold is certainly apropos there. You know, if you think about it, governments around the globe get fabulous press. They're the good guys. They're caring. They're compassionate. You know, unless you've ever been up against the government, and it's about the toughest situation you're going to find yourself in. It's not their money. It's not their time, their staff to do it. They play hardball. They're not compassionate. They don't do that. But the press, they're portrayed that way as caring, and you have to wonder, well, why would the press be portraying these guys who really aren't very nice people when they get after you in such a benign or supportive way? And if you look at the business of the press, which is reporting news and getting quotes from people and getting headlines before other people, you really are at the mercy of those people where you get your news. So over time, if you want to get scoops and be at the front of the line and not get dumped on, you're going to pretty much do what they tell you to do. So here we have a complicit press that's really part of the government apparatus when you get right down to it, and reporting nothing but good on the government when it's quite a different case. 48 and a quarter, sell 1, 50 to 75, sell 2, and then 47 and a quarter, buy 1, and 46 and a quarter, 46.50 for buy 2. I don't have any idea how the ECB's action tomorrow will affect the price of crude oil. It shouldn't have much, but we do have crude inventories tomorrow. Okay, when we've had expected currency devaluation news, quite often this contract has rallied right in front of it. They run it right up in front of the news, and then they smack the living daylights out of it. And we may have seen that today. My guess is that 6:45 tomorrow, the announcement should be made. Then Draghi speaks at 8:30. The big moves come after Draghi picks up the mic, because he'll supposedly add more details, flesh it out. So we'll see how that happens. So, I mean, right now, top of values in that 50 area. So 45, 55, sell 1. They're playing for maybe one more rotate up, and 75, 85, sell 2. I really don't like the long side, but coming in for a play into London, a soft opening, London taking it up, 75 is an okay buy, but I really do like the short side. And then I'm going to put it all the way down here, 15 even. A round number. That's our second time down there. Folks, that's it for January 21st, 2015. I'll go take a look at your article, Mike. Y'all have a great evening. We'll be out there ready to shake that money tree once again, bright and early, 6:45 Central Time. Y'all have a great evening.